look at some potential splish splash free agent signings on the defensive side of the ball. All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and we're going to start dribbling in the free agency a little bit because there's some big names out there, and we need some help on defense.
Yeah, we kind of been holding off a little bit as much as we wanted to. We've just barely put our toes in the free agent waters, but now we're going to go balls deep. Before we do, subscribe to the channel, like, comment as well. We love hearing from you guys, and we love seeing that subscriber number go way up.
Yeah, we're trying to get to 12,000 before the draft. 12,000, so we need your help. Hit that sub button. It costs you nothing. All right, defensive side of the ball, splashy free agent signings. We're going to get into the nuts and bolts of it, the mid-range guys and stuff, but we're starting off big time, and we got 5 of them. Let us know in the comments if any of these guys tickle your balls.
Again, this is defense only.
Actually, let me ask you this. When it comes to free agency or the draft, is there a certain position that you'd rather do in the draft or rather do in free agency?
I'm not there yet. Usually there is. I haven't done enough into it. Right now, my gut feeling is I'd rather get a corner in free agency than go corner in the draft.
Oh yeah, corner is really not even on my mind in the draft, and probably should be. But all right,
be.
Well, let's do it. Number 5, DJ Peter Reeder.
DJ Reeder, a guy whose numbers aren't going to probably wow you, but what does he do? He clogs up them running lanes. He takes on block. He eats up space. He's going to free up your linebackers, bringing in DJ Reeder, 277 career tackles, 23 tackles for a loss, 9.5 sacks, and a forced fumble. So DJ Reeder, a guy who could be right in the middle of that defense and making everything else work.
But yeah, he's one of the best in the league. There's no doubt about it. It's not sexy, but he has been one of the best year in, year out. Stuffs the run. That's what we absolutely need. Big old body. The only thing with Reeder is he's 29. And my mindset is free agency this offseason is they're signing guys for like future wins. I don't think we're going to be in win mode now. I mean, obviously it comes down to what we do at quarterback, but DJ Reeder seems like a guy that would sign with a contender, which maybe very well be the Bengals re-signing him.
Or it could be the Vikings.
I would like the signing. It's just at 29. I don't know. I would love DJ Reeder. That's why he's on the list. DJ Reeder.
Yep.
D tackle. Right now, our defensive line consists of Harrison, Phillips, and nothing else. Doesn't.
Hey,
all right, number 4. We got to go with the sexy one. This is splashy. Chase Young, still only 24 years old.
Very young still. I was surprised to see that. But you mentioned splashy and sexy. That he's also, I mean, he hasn't lived up to hype. 2nd overall pick many years ago, 16.5 career tackles, 100 tackles. He's always hurt. The Niners just acquired him for a 3rd-round pick. So this does kind of fit the mold of a young player. Probably not going to cost you a shit ton compared to these other guys. Kind of what Quasey's been looking for. So this one makes sense from that perspective. Of all the edge rushers on this list, he's definitely 3rd in mine, though.
Yeah, Chase Young, he's projected to make like $17 million a year. Even though he still hasn't really done anything, his age and just the what if is going to drive up his price. So $17 million, $18 million. No, you're definitely taking a chance there. And he might be a guy that wants to do a 1-year prove it. I know he got traded to the Niners. He's still very young and could do a 1-year prove it. And maybe that would be the Vikings. Maybe float him with $14 million. What do you say? Come on over, Chase.
Yeah, we'll see what you got. See how healthy you are. See if you can put together a full season for once in your life. Chase
Young will always be intriguing. Always. Just for how young he is and how high he went and how much potential he's got. Damn, Chase. All right, number 3 on the list. Christian Wilkins.
Oh, I love this guy. I would love this guy. 355 career tackles, 20.5 sacks, 43 tackles for a loss. He's played end. He's played tackle. He's played over that line. And interesting side note with Christian Wilkins, who was Brian Flores' first pick when he was head coach of the Dolphins? Christian Wilkins. It was correct. Ding, 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 ding.
Thank you. What do I win?
You win a Onebar Lupagus hat.
Got it. Already got those. Yeah, I mean, he's going to he had 9 sacks this year. The dude gets after it. He's going to make a shit ton this year. 28 years old. He's going to make like $24 million. He's going to be right up there as far as one of the highest paid defensive tackles out there, and he deserves it. And everybody thinking like, oh, the Vikings aren't going to spend that much. They got a ton of money. They have a ton of money to spend, and this would be a guy that would be worth every penny.
I love it. He's also a lot of fun. Seems to do some fun belly dances out there. He's got a lot of energy. I think he get everybody pumped up.
I don't care if he's fun. I want him to stop the run.
He's damn good. He's damn good. He can stop the run. He can get after the quarterback. You want a guy who can create pressure on his own. Christian Wilkins is your man. I would love this signing for the Vikings. I don't care what the price is.
I hope he loves Brian Flores and he just really wants to play for him again. So that is misses him so much. We got 2 more on this list, but really even Wilkins at 3, he might be, God, what a game changer on defense this would be. You could put him in the middle, draft some other guys, still draft another defensive lineman and an edge rusher. Holy shit, this defense could be magnificent.
Special.
It could be the kids say.
I think the old people say that.
Brian Burnsy, number 2. Danielle Hunter, who knows what we're going to do. DJ Wanham, a hurt free agent. And we got not much else after that. Brian Burnsy, still 25.
That's what shocked me about Burns. I feel like he's been in the league forever. 25 years old. I was surprised by Young's age. I was even more surprised by Burns, but you cannot argue with the production. 46 sacks in his career, 246 tackles, 59 tackles for a loss. This dude gets after it. Explosive off the line. We need an edge present. If you can't get Danielle Hunter, then you go after Brian Burns.
Well, yeah, and I mean, the thing with these next 2, who are both edge rushers, Burns and the next guy, is like I don't think there's going to be. I mean, Danielle Hunter's fantastic. Burnsy 8 sacks only. His stats don't do him justice. He does a lot more than just get after the quarterback. But like it's like you'd probably be paying similar money for Hunter, maybe a little bit more. Burns is projected anywhere from like 27 to 30 million, which is a lot of cashish. But maybe they just want to change it up. Maybe they just want to get some new blood in this defense. Maybe they're done with Danielle Hunter.
Yeah, and you can't argue. 25 years old. So, I mean, he's got a ton of football left in him, a lot more than Danielle Hunter does. So, yeah, Brian Burns. You got to back up the truck for him to pay for him, but it's going to be worth it too.
There's going to be a bidding war for these guys. Brian Burns is going to make so much damn money. And so is this guy, Josh Allen, 26 years old, 17 and a half sacks this year, 17 and a half. This is the same argument. He's going to make probably 30 million a year. But I mean, Danielle Hunter, what, 24, 25, probably will be making that a year. Josh Allen, just more so like, let's try something different. Let's bring in a stud, but he's different.
And you mentioned earlier before we started this list, what position would you want to address in the draft? I mean, if you're going to get an edge rusher in the draft, to expect 17 and a half sacks as a rookie is not going to happen. But you sign one of these guys, you pay for it. A lot better chances this veteran guy is going to come in, know what to do, and reach that kind of a number. So production's going to be there probably year one when you pay up for one of these guys. Josh Allen can definitely do it. So again, I would be very happy with it. I don't care what he costs. Bring him in because he is a proven commodity.
Well, and we're going to do an offensive splashy free agents as well, but I do think the Vikings are going to make a big time signing on defense. I think they're going to shell out some cash, but do this for me. Close your eyes. Close them. Picture this. Picture this.
You're naked right now. That's all I can see.
We signed Brian Burns and or Josh Allen. So he comes in round 1. We take Jared Verse. Round 2, we get Devondre Sweat.
Oh my God. Wow.
Now that is a transformed defense. And Brian Flores has a heart on the size of your head.
You could probably have a Caleb Evans play corner. It wouldn't matter with that line.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many options. That's why whether it's D tackle, whether it's edge rusher, they got to sign one big boy in free agency. And those first 2 picks, maybe even first 3, that could do some damage on defense.
Yeah, this is a great draft to rebuild your defense if you cannot get that quarterback, which I don't think the Vikings are going to be able to do in round 1. So I think you shift that focus to your defense, really build that thing up in the trenches with some meaty guys up there and add a big-time free agent to it. That's the way the Vikings got to go right now. Let's go.
Let us know, comments, any of these guys you like. Is there a guy we didn't put on? I mean, there's plenty of free agents out there, so let us know who you like, and we'll be doing an offense one. Hit that sub button.
Remember this, putting sugar on a wound or cut will greatly reduce pain and speed up the healing process, and it'll make you taste better.
Oh.